Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, and we are back right where we left off. We're ready to go. You know, last episode they summoned Sri Lakshmi right in the throne room. We've got a group of people behind us that we're trying to protect. The guards were enthralled, so they're a lost cause. But let's jump in and see what we do. So how do we fight her without leaving our allies wide open? We can't stay on the back foot forever. No, damn it. If I think like that, we've already lost. I have the Warrior of Light at my side. We can do this. Isn't that right, Vesper? Use the duty action Reflect to dissipate the Aether Spheres Lakshmi releases during the battle. You warn that allowing an ally to be enthralled by the Aether Sphere will result in failure. Okay, we gotta use Deflect when she does something. It's right here. Okay. Is it gonna tell me when I need to use it? Oh. Deflect. 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 Okay. Wait, stop. What are we doing? Man, this music is the Sri Lakshmi. Deflect. Get back here. Deflect.
Wow, I offer you peace and serenity.
No, you don't. You're a pain in the butt, Sri Lakshmi. Beautiful, but a pain in the butt. Oh god, what are you doing? Oh my god. 2 and 1 there, man. You see that? I don't think we're really meant to like fight. Oh my lord, what the hell? Get these out of here. Oh, get it. This one. Oh god. Go get it.
I shall free you from your hate.
Will you? Oh my lord. Yeah, there's so much going on.
Damn it all! It's only a matter of time before we miss one.
Uh-oh. Oh! Lise went and got Fordola.
What of it? Do you want to kill this thing or not?
Okay. I forgot about that part. Alright. What's this? What's going on? Get on me! Ow, man. Where'd you go? Grab on. Cannot flee. Uh-oh. nothing now. Well, the primal is... Please? I can't run away from us. They need us. Then we stand and fight together. Alphino, the envoys are in your care. Surely you do not mean to... Very well. I shall see our guest to safety. They forsake eternal bliss? Oh god. Oh god. Cordola. Wonder if this was like a test of the trust system. That's what it reminds me of, is AI that really like knows. Although there is the whole other like system in there. You stun me. Wow, I can't move. She's going after Lise and Robon. Good time maneuver. Oh, such a... Let me out! I let myself out! No! 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 Don't you do it! Get out of here! Alright. I'll make sure my steel is worth the effort. See that you do, Robon.
Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Nope, mine's just fine. Oh my god. Oh, I was like, where do I go? To Fordola. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I'm screwed. Am I dead? Oh my god. Uh-oh. I can't get over there. Okay. I want to have a... Yeah, rush to a target party side. Okay. Move instantly to the ley lines also. Okay. I'm learning. Oh no. Excuse me. Jeez. She's hardly going down right now. Go for it, Arnvald. I can't, like, she's hardly going down.
Here it comes.
Oh, because it's, it's a timed event. Okay. Yay, we did it! Bye, Sri Lakshmi.
We did it! We beat her!
Oh, we having an echo.
What is this?
Hmm.
I'm only gonna say this once. The Ananta just summoned their primal in the throne room. My friends are fighting her, but they need help. They need someone with the Echo, and by the gods, I wish I had it, but I don't. I told you before that you still had time, but things have changed. I need your answer now. You can end it like Xenos, or you can fight for Alamigo. Your choice.
Dang. All right. She chose quickly, huh?
Seven hells. It's her. The Butcher.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to react either.
It's done. Take me back to my cell.
You are not forgiven.
Hmm.
Not you. You I will never forgive. But I will thank you.
Oh.
For standing against a primal and saving us from servitude. You have my thanks.
Aw. That one made me tear up a little. Ah, what a good story this is. Well fought, Vesper. Arnvald. That was a near thing. Aye, our stand against the Kaelana would have been brief indeed had you not volunteered for guard duty. We'd been enthralled as surely as our sentries were. They must have planned this far in advance. Security was my responsibility, and I know how dangerous primals can be. I should have... it's my fault. My stupid mistake. Nay, lass, we were all caught unawares. We will take this as a lesson, and watch our own more carefully in the future. You can be sure that the lackeys who smuggled the crystals into the throne room weren't the only thralls in our ranks. The soldier who first spoke up in favor of the Kaelana keeping their weapons springs to mind. A primal servant is betrayed by his aura. If you mean to conduct an investigation, I can identify any others acting under Sri Lakshmi's influence. Thanks, Yerstola. We'd appreciate the help. Speaking of help, I almost fell over when Fordola turned up. What was she even doing there? I asked her to come. A smart thinking on Lisa's part. Lisa's like a really cool character, I feel like. That she's grown so... Out of all of them, I think she's grown the most. Well, that explains it then. It's sad, but Ragnfrid was right. Her victims will never forgive her what she's done. But I don't think Fordola picked up that sword looking for forgiveness. She wanted to fight for her country. If you say the world in which Fordola grew up is partly to blame for what she became, then as an Alamegan, I feel responsible for improving that world. We can't ignore what's happening right now. We have to show people a better way than vengeance, or we risk giving birth to a new generation of skulls. I know it's idealistic, but I want to help people to let go of their old grievances and make peace with each other. And I'll hold 1,000 meetings and talk till I'm blue in the face if that's what it takes. 'Tis a long and arduous path you have chosen, but one well worth walking. Rest assured that I will do what I can to help you reach your destination. Thank you, Alpino. The first step will be to get our representatives back into the throne room. They're a little shaken, but not one of them seemed ready to run. We're all determined to finish what we started. I will see that you're not interrupted. Vesper, you and the Scions are to stand down. Get some rest, you've earned it. Well, I'll go get some rest, man. Up where Xenos killed himself, huh?
A fine spot to contemplate the heavens. The meeting is over. The envoys have chosen to instate a government model on Ishgard's House of Commons, a ruling body of representatives elected by the people.
Cool.
It is a fair decision, and one which signals the end of my part in all this. But I would gaze upon Girabania's stars one last time before I leave.
Leave him to it. Oh, Nanamo. We're about to have a touching scene. Why do I not remember any of this? I think I was rushing when I played through it the first time because I wanted to get to Shadowbringers.
Forget something? Your Grace, there was no word.
Rabban Aldin, you are hereby dismissed as General of the Immortal Flames and relieved of your seat on the Syndicate.
What?
But, Your Grace...
Raubon, I am no longer a child. Stay here in your homeland. Work with your brethren. Rebuild Alamigo.
You desire to stand alone. I understand, but remember what happened.
I remember full well the consequences of my naivety, and thus did I consult at length with a most trusted advisor ere I embarked upon this course.
A most trusted advisor? And what of me? Am I no longer deserving of your confidence?
Aw.
What trust can there be between us when you withhold the truth from me? Did you think me oblivious to the anguish in your eyes when you spoke of returning to Uldar? For years and years, we have trusted one another. Yet now you refuse to confess your heart's desire?
I swore an oath to you that day on the sands. I pledged my sword.
And it has served me well. But in Pippin you have forged a new sword, as sharp and deadly as the blade you bequeathed him. I will show you a Sultana who can wield every weapon at her disposal, including Lolorito and his monetarist cronies. So follow your heart, please. You are home. You are free.
Nanamo.
Smile for me, Raubon. I would have this parting be a joyous one.
Wait, does he really stay? I don't remember that. That's a
Thank
nice
you, Your
picture
Grace.
of him.
It has been an honor to serve you and Uldar.
Tomorrow you will serve Alamigo and fight for the good of all Eorzea. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Grace.
Does he really stay? I don't remember him actually staying. It's hard for me to picture Ulda without Raubon. Like, I know he's from Alamigo, but dang, dude.
Thanks for shielding us from Lakshmi, you two. If you hadn't been there, the rest of us would be worshipping her by now.
You're kind to include me, Lise, but we both know who did most of the work. I could scarce keep track of the battle, let alone land a telling blow. No shame in admitting it. The Warrior of Light has put far better men than me in the shade.
Did I mention that I encountered the Sultana in the palace? It would seem Her Grace has come to Girabania to oversee the final stages of her relocation project. She was in search of General Oldin, and I directed her to the rooftop garden. I do hope he was still there.
Yeah, he was.
Are you in the habit of gossiping about the affairs of royalty, Master Leveilleur?
Certainly not, Your Grace. I was merely informing my companions.
Be at ease, Alphino. 'Twas only a jest. But I must yield the floor to Raubon. He has an important announcement to make.
As of yesternight, I have been relieved of my post in the Immortal Flames and the Syndicate both.
I shall be assuming my father's duties. And may I say that Tizona has never felt heavier upon my back.
Twould seem I am in need of employment. Mayhap one of my old acquaintances can introduce me to a mercenary company or some such.
Don't be silly.
You may be getting on in years, father, but you'd struggle to find a band of sellswords who wouldn't snap your hand off. Your remaining hand.
Yes, the bull of Alamigo need not be put out to pasture just yet.
Your Grace has developed a wicked edge to her humor, and you, Pippin, would do well not to laugh when the future may hold the same for you.
So, does this mean you're staying?
Aye. That seems to be the way of it. I would be glad to aid you in rebuilding our nation, if you'll have me.
If, he says. Welcome home, Rauban.
Yay! Man, I guess I don't remember this part. I swore he went back to Alda.
Well, that was unexpected. Though you seem distinctly unsurprised.
What can I say?
Either you are more astute than I give you credit for, or I'm losing my touch. In any event, one thing is certain. Alamigo will rejoice at the homecoming of her dearest son.
Yay! Well, at least he's there to help out Lise. I think those two, like, kind of being, you know, influential on whatever republic they put together, it would be really good for Alamigo. I think it's about time I headed back to Ralger's Reach. What's next for all of you? Alice will be eager to hear of recent events, so I shall join you, if you've no objections. I'd welcome the company. Vesper, why don't you come along to the Reach as well once you've said your farewells to Nanamo and the others? Okay. Upon completion of this quest, you will be able to access the palace's rooftop gardens by speaking to the royal menagerie attendant. And where is that? Okay. Speak with Lee. I mean... Are you sure? I asked enough of you, Vesper. My only words for you now are those of gratitude. Seems my road has come full circle. I appreciate the support you showed for my earlier decision, overruled though it was. Yeah, no problem. Okay, cool. Well, let's go to Ralger's Reach then. And see what's up there. Are we getting close to Shadowbringer? Like, no, there's a lot more to do here. I just remembered a big part of the story. No, we're close-ish, I would say, but not, we still got a lot to do, is what I'm trying to say, without giving away anything, if you haven't played through this. Alright, Lise. Let's talk. Is this Cloud? Well, here we are again. Elfino has regaled me with the thrilling tale of hidden treasure troves, mid-meeting betrayals, unlikely alliances, and joyous homecomings. It would seem I missed everything. I was patrolling the palace grounds with Thancred and Y'shtola when we heard the report of a primal in the throne room. I honestly doubted my own ears. As others have said, we were lucky to have our Echo-Blessed champions nearby this time, but we'll need to keep a closer eye on the Kaelana. You can say that again. This whole episode has reminded me just how far apart our kinds still are. It looks like centuries of fear and mistrust really can't be washed away in a day, but someone has to make an effort at reconciliation if these conflicts are ever going to end. Naturally, a lot of people are crying out for vengeance, but I've been doing my best to calm things down. Violent reprisals will only lead to more summonings. Indeed, violence will ever beget violence, as the Empire has learned to its cost in recent times. In any case, summoning Lakshmi was the Broodmother's doing, and whoever replaces her might not be so keen on the idea. We'll just have to watch and wait. Which isn't to say we won't be putting the safety of our allies in the Vera and M tribes first. I plan to have resistant scouts keep track of the Kaelana's movements at all times. My parents will be relieved to hear that. What are your plans for the rest of the Resistance Army, out of interest? Are we to prepare for Imperial counterattacks? That would be a question for the Resistance newest recruit, a military commander with far more experience than me. What? The Bull of Alamigo? We call it an army, but the Resistance is really a collection of smaller independent groups. And when Conrad passed his command on to me, that authority only extended to the freedom fighters based in Rhalgr's Reach. We just happened to be serving as the Resistance spokesman at the time, and needed someone to take over the role while everything was in disarray. But that time has passed. When I speak with the other leaders about reforming the army under the new government, I'll be nominating Raban as an overall commander of our forces. He has more experience than the rest of us put together, and we stand to learn a lot from him. Indeed. He is in all respects the ideal choice, assuming he accepts the post. Alamigo will have added a formidable weapon to its arsenal. And given the progress of Nanamo's resettlement initiative, I see great cause for hope. The seeds which we so carefully sowed have begun to quicken, my friends. I like that. We tend to our promises and watch as Alamigo blooms. Dress up Raban. I wonder how he feels about having a doll of himself called Dress Up Raban. Uh-oh. I do give thanks to the kami that my makeshift raft withstood the fury of the seas. But their generosity ended. Without coins in our pockets for new attire, we are doomed to look like so much Jetsam. Oh, woe betide the poor man in a city of rich merchants. A dongo? Oh, there it is. These dongo are delicious. We have one. More sweetbreads? I surrendered my blade to secure what few coins we have. Tis like talking to a child. Why fate saddled me with this burden I shall never know, but I am alive and I must return to my master's side. Oof. Not well, though. Alive, but not well. Come, Tsuyu. We shall find a ship to carry us across the Ruby Sea. Interesting. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace... Have you read the reports? First Doma, then Alamigo, and Lord Xenos put to the sword. Do not believe everything you read. I hear the Viceroy was merely wounded, and that he has already returned to the capital. Naturally, the savages beat their chests and boast loudly of taking his head regardless. Nay, Lord Xenos lives? Deplorable that our own officers should be fooled by Eorzean misinformation. Small wonders the provinces have begun rising up in rebellion. We must prepare an official and above all accurate announcement to quell these pernicious rumors. They would wage war with empty words. Let them produce the Viceroy's remains then. We shall soon put the lie to their claims. Hello? Who's that? Who is that? Do we know? I might know. Let me... Gotta use these. Oh, and we got it wind up Medphilia. Orchestration. And I have these, right? Yeah. Just need to sell those back. Store. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. Greeting. Vesper, great timing. I was just about to send word to the Scions. I've got lots to tell you. The Council has officially recognized the Resistance as our standing army, and I expect you can guess who's been appointed commander. Suffice it to say, we're in good hand. Having the Bull of Alamigo at the helm's done wonders for morale. People were dancing in the streets when the announcement was made, and we have you and the Sultana to thank for it. If you two hadn't worked your magic, he'd never have contemplated following his heart. The Council has also decreed that we're to maintain a presence at Rogger's Reach. Lise will continue to lead our forces in the fringes, a job she's been doing tirelessly. A bit too tirelessly, some might say. We're constantly having to remind her to rest before she falls over. That's an exaggeration, and I always get up again. Anyway, we can hardly afford to lower our guard now. Not after our latest brush with Lakshmi. Speaking of which, we've been keeping a close eye on the Kailana, and it looks like they've chosen a new leader. It's, Shanti's daughter. You know, the half-dead one. For whatever reason, the Kailana thought she was the best candidate, which makes them leaderless, basically. As things stand, there's no prospect in engaging in talks, let alone coming to an understanding. But I won't let that stop me. I'll keep on reaching out to them until they finally see sense. Just like I've been reaching out to Fordola. She still won't meet my gaze, but she's given up trying to ignore me. It may only be the odd grunt, but at least she's responding. I'll get through to her yet. Vesper, there you are. Alfino, Alice, is everything alright? We've received word from Tataru. Hancock has apparently acquired information of great interest and urgency. More than that, she didn't say, only that we should come to Kagane right away. I had a mind for the two of us to set forth together, but Alice is determined to make it a party of 3. As I've told you more than a dozen times, brother, my wounds are quite healed, and I would benefit from some fresh air. Besides, you may well need an extra pair of hands. Worry not, sister, I have quite given up trying to convince you. Whether we be 2 or 3, we should depart as soon as possible. You will be joining us, I trust. I was about to say I'd come too, but I'll just have to settle for cheering you on from afar. Good luck with whatever it turns out to be. Thank you, Lise. Rest assured, should this business prove to be of even tangential concern to Alamigo, we shall inform you without delay. Let us be off then. Hancock and Tataru await us at the Ruby Bazaar offices. Okay. Cool, I'd like to look at something while we're here. Up on... I'd like to look at the tombstone exchanges for gear. Is it lower than what we currently have? Probably, huh? Casting? 400. Wait, 400. Oh my god. Do you think we get like one later on? Like a set later on? It's a waste of tombstones if I only have 742. And let's not bother with belts. I mean, a pair of gloves. And all of our stuff is really low. I could buy the coat, I mean. What does it look like? Gross. I'm gonna... I didn't realize it didn't have that many, tombstones. I got your exchange. Jesse. Okay. What do I want to do? I feel like they're gonna give us better gear before we move on. I don't want to waste the tombstones because we may have to purchase some other stuff when we get to Shadowbringers. Get caught up, but yeah. Alright, well, I'll keep those in mind, that they're level 400. So, guys, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and end the episode here. And when we come back, we'll head over to Kagana. I might do a raid before we follow up on that. Because I want to kind of keep the story and the raids, like, interchangeable. Because I don't want to just do raid after raid after raid at the end and if we run out of story. So I might do a raid. I might hop into maybe the Alliance raid, the first one. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye everyone.